I could take Red Maw. Like an old Thunderjaw that no one has defeated. It's about time.
Need them soon enough. The old ones didn't leave these. They're new growth.
By the sun. Are you Nora? I've never seen one at a hunting grounds before, or at the Hunter's Lodge. How interesting.
What do you do here?
This is a place to test yourself against a herd of machines in the stamina trials. Think you can handle it?
I know I can.
Excellent. I like your spirit.
You're awfully friendly.
Well, you know, it gets lonely in the wilds after a few weeks. Terribly lonely, in fact.
What about your friend over there?
No, he doesn't count. Barely ever opens his mouth, and when he does, nothing interesting comes out.
Which one will you try? I'll explain whichever you pick. The remains of Watchers rest on 3 rises. Loot all of them before time runs out, and you pass. It sounds simple, but watch out for all the other machines down there. Good choice. Slide down a rope and I'll start timing.
Go, go, go! The trial isn't over yet.
Okay, I can just cancel that. What do you want to do instead? The remains of what? It sounds simple. Are you ready? Good. I'll start.
new plan.
Congratulations. You can do no better. This blazing sun is yours.
I have to get going.
You know where to find me.
You've been here before, right? What trial will you run today?
For this trial, you'll need to be able to tie down a trampler and shoot off a component. But you'll need the right weapon first. This trial's about tying down glinthawks. But you need any type of rope caster and some ammo for that.
Another time.
The trials are ready when you are.
This'll be useful later.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. In this trial, you must tie down a trampler and shoot off the component under its belly. Good choice. Slide down a rope and I'll start timing.
That one held. I'll save the shooting for down in the hunting ground.
You won a blazing sun on your first attempt? Congratulations! Now's your chance to show you can snare Glinthawks. Lure them close to you, then tie them down in time to pass this test. I would have chosen the same one. Slide down a rope, and I'll start timing.
of their way for now. Let's do this.
You have 3 ropes to choose from here to start the trial.
I've been seen.
You won a blazing sun on your first attempt? Congratulations!
I should leave for now.
Till the next hunt.
tuck that away. They're heading back. handy. Oh boy. Back to your business. It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me. That's got their attention.
Watcher!
The Thundermen!
One less enemy of the Sundom.
Here we go. These will keep.
These damn Oseram, stirring up.
I've seen this 4 times already.
I prefer the one about the Sun Priest falling in love with a merchant's daughter.
The Pucker Shitstorm Tour, Day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere.
We all know.
And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down through Outlander.
If this keeps up, I'll be broken a month.
It's always the merchants who suffer.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way! Make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There, alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
This damn Oseram, stirring up tensions, keeping my eyes open.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Girl, is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Check out these wares.
For blood, vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace to lay siege to the citadel? Blood for blood, vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have
Oh,
connections
this
in the
was
Sun
frayed.
King's court.
And the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
today, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family. A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
got all the best goods here.
You there! Can you help me? Can you spare a moment? You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Won't find better wares. Don't pass up these good.
Split with the shadow card.
Tell you what I want. Sound of hammer on steel.
Gundam for the asshole.
The work is done, then I can move.
Don't bother your betters and keep your hands to yourselves, Avenger.
Trickery and deceit. The Shadow Carja know them well, and now they've murdered our Captain Ursa before you're on the road.
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Ah, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
This isn't the savage east. Best behave yourself.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity? will sell me their services. No questions asked on my part. Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Serve and they live.
good to be sitting down.
Vaughn still hasn't put an end to the rebellion. Perhaps he's afraid.
Bothered me that the charges don't count.
Tarkus is barely cold in his grave, but you have
Everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
The machines have become aggressive of late, but none so deadly as Rev.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. I've got all the best goods here.
Won't find better wares.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
This ceasefire will kill those traitors.
Check out these wares!
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
All over the city, can't find what I'm looking for.
The longer the split with the Shadow Carja lasts, the more... Won't cost you a shot just to look.
How are we supposed to refute?
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Would you like to buy something?
You're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active.
Don't forget to stock
Come,
up before you're
talk
on
a
the
spell.
road.
Find goods for a fair price.
And some blood.
Don't
Lots of
pass
blood
up these
rooting
goods.
away.
Come take a look.
Rugged?
I'll give you a good price.
Well-traveled? Yeah. I would like to talk to you.
Won't find better ways. Don't pass up these goods. Fine goods for a fair price. Check out these wares. I've got all the best goods here.
Teach the Khaja nothing else. Steal the mouse. I'll teach him. All better.
These aren't good, they're necessities.
You regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Hey. Take a look at these wares.
Couple of things in order for you.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Wasn't sure about this end of it first. It's growing on me.
Don't cost you a car just to look. Buy goods for a fair price. Would you like to buy something today?
There's plenty of work.
I've got all the best goods here. Stay busy, friend.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Won't find better wares. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Nice and bright out.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Won't find better wares.
Buy what you need, leave the
Sun
rest.
King Avad did well by turning his father's arena into a memorial. I heard the people of Sunfall are starving. Why doesn't no one finish them?
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
These aren't good, they're necessities.
also will fleece you if you have a chance.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
The Sun King is too lenient with these awesome improvements. He'll regret it one day, sure as the sun's rising.
You'll like what I have for sale, I
If
promise.
you wander in the
Only the
outlands
finest
south
goods
of
here.
here,
See for yourself.
way to the sun, you never run into the Thunderjaw hold.
The Arsalan family next door can see a whole night with their pickle.
Won't find better wares.
Sun King Avad freed the people his father enslaved.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
14 kings have sat on the throne in Meridian. Where else can say as much?
I'll give you a good price.
Fine goods for a fair price.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. These are good.
Check out these wares.
Would you like to buy something today?
Don't pass up these goods.
There's a time when the machines were predictable as day and night.
Only the finest
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
3 times this week, still can't.
I've got all the best goods here. Take a look at these wares.
Run in the sun again.
A terrifying Thunderjaw named Red roams the south, and no one can defeat it.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Would you like to buy something today?
Don't pass up these goods.
Yes, we're on the far
All the best goods here.
I hear King Avad is too busy betting Oseram to break the rebellion in Sunfall.
The longer we stay here,
The Hunter's Lodge should never have admitted those women.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
It's a noble cultural institution.
would you like to buy something today?
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
These are goods. They're necessities.
Don't pass up these goods.
Sun-willing Avad will cleanse the land of
You'll
this
regret
growing
not
corruption.
stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Won't find better wares.
Fine goods for a fair price.
I could take
Don't forget to stock up before
just
you're
an
on the
old
road.
Thunderjaw that no one's defeated. It's about time.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Redmaw is no ordinary Thunderjaw. As if an ordinary one weren't bad enough.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Would you like to buy something today?
Here they had to admit another.
We are paying for Sun King Duran's sins. You mark my words. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
There's a kind of peace with Sunfall, but I fear it won't last much longer.
These aren't goods, they're necessities.
All the tribes. Avad must have made amends, because Banuk willingly entered the Sundom now.
Shadows are getting long.
Feral machines.
Take a look at these wares.
My daughter's made friends with some Oseram girls from down the road, filling her head with dangerous nonsense.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Won't find better wares.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Check out these wares.
Long time.
Don't pass up these goods.
I've got all the best goods here.
Only the finest goods here.
An Oseram would argue with the sun itself.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
I utterly refuse to buy from an Oseram. They'll teach as soon as we look at you.
Every season the machines hem us in, taking out the freeholds one by one.
Wish I could capture this moment.
Many nobles fled to Sunfall, and now the Oseram are buying up their estates.
The machines have become none so deadly as Redmaw.
Dress a bit too fancy.
The Sundom was founded here, under the Glint Hawk's shadow.
Sun King Avad freed the slaves. A terrible business that was. It raids the cages.
Still so much to do. The day's nearly over.
Sun willing, Avad will cleanse the land of this growing corruption.
I always knew a noble would come to a bad end. It's what comes of letting women lead.
Spring. Tranquil smoke from a dozen forges, broken work, this ain't living.
Life in the clay was never easy.
rising in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge? A real lady would never be a hunter. Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge? How many do they need?
Every resident of this city deserves safety and security. That's the deal. Well-intentioned cards are taught to us like we're children. It's insulting.
Can't get a wink of sleep. On my bed with cards, I'm just like them. It's too damn soft.
Red Maw is no ordinary thunderjaw. As if an ordinary one were bad enough.
Just like them.
More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Productive days and quiet nights.
Watch out for...
Yes. You look capable. You might do. Come here, if you will.
Always the ones you least expect to cause you trouble.
up there fighting machine.
Don't let your guard down.
The world can wait. I'm not done sitting. It's decent work. Seems safe.
Impervious to attack, but those damn shadow
You're Talana? Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So? I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first, becomes the Sunhawk.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Priests tell us that the Mad Sun King's sins must be cleansed. Some women is happening soon.
Just don't know where.
Did to Ursa. We should round up our wrecking crew from Pitch Cliff and take it to the Shadow Karja.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, yet its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried, in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
These are dark days. Machines have gone further. I hear King Avad is too busy betting Ocelot to break the balance.
That's a low. At least you don't put on airs.
The corruption will keep spreading.
King Avad is a reason.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
I don't care if you think it's superstition. Red Maw has crushed all who heard it. That's proof enough. Mind your business, Outlander.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Hope she gets back soon. Need those things from the market.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
And no one can defeat it.
We don't want troublemakers, Outlander.
We teach the Carja nothing else. Steal my soul.
Sun King of Odd freed the slaves. You'll find the best view of the spire from the Sun Temple. All are welcome.
I've got all the best goods here.
Take a look at these wares.
Would you like to buy something today?
These aren't goods. They're won't cost you a shard
More
just to
sunless
look.
days are coming.
I've got all the best goods here.
Take a look at these
Check out
wares.
these wares. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
You'll
Just
like
don't
what I have
pass
for
up
sale.
the
Take a look.
goods.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Take a look.
Don't forget to
Look
stock
at
up
price.
before you're on the road.
You'll like what I have to say. I promise.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap mall lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap mall lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long leg lens.
Scroungers, bring us your medal.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
I wouldn't say agree.
Only the finest goods
I don't
here.
complain
See for
about
yourself.
your counting, other
Come
than it
take a
takes
look.
too
Take a look at these wares. These are good.
Don't forget to stock out these wares.
Find better wares.
Anyway.
Yes, the machine.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
I never come across Red Maw. It would crush me with the flick of its tail.
I could steal a moment like this every day.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers.
Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work, keeping the city safe.
scanning for me. stocking up. This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark. Safe. For a few minutes, anyway. That's completely. chance. Now they're hunting me.
You are a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
I'll find a use for you. This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes. You're going down! Perfect.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and... Oh.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And... I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Sacred lands are soaked in blood. The sun shall reveal their fate.
I've seen better. A terrifying thunderjaw named Redmaw roams the south, and no one can defeat it.
Yeah, this isn't up to their usual standard.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun.
Kings that Naman told me about.
Have a look.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's ours now.
It's a public monument. You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine, anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Ashram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill his sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
I have the authority of the sun.
Then call it for help. No one else will listen.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Well.
Productive days and quiet nights.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Can't get a wink of sleep. The beds around here are just like the people. Too damn soft.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron.
What a carjacker. All these fancy decorations everywhere. It's down. Quite embarrassing.
The sound of a hammer on steel.
Tell you what I like. The sound of hammer on steel.
Women rising in the ranks of a hunter's lodge? A real lady would be...
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course, of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long-leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller... He'll get his hands dirty!
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Some of what we did in the past.
I still think about the war, and when I do, I can't sleep. Blood and sacrifice brought about this twilight.
I hated the war. I have family who fled the Sunfall. I hope this ceasefire leads to real peace.
I can get out of this. This'll help. Low and quiet does it. Whoa there. My focus. I'm picking up another signal. I must be closing in on the signal. These aren't cheap. That'll help. wire didn't hit. Too far. That wasn't a warning. My focus is receiving another... Something nearby is sending that signal. I need to find a way up to the Tallneck's head. won't stop blowing.